Hog Creek Shelter. Creek is right over there, flowing good this time of year. I guess it is somewhat seasonal. Obviously a nice fire pit if that's one of your things. There is a picnic table, and there is a privy over there. It's interesting because when you sit down you have a view 360 degrees. The walls only come up about shoulder high. There's a blue blaze there that's some additional water source up that way. Didn't even go up and check. On the trail down there's a brand new, newly installed, I think I taped it yesterday, but a brand new bear box. This is one of the shelters that traditionally has been closed summers due to bear activity multiple times. So not typical this time of year. Unfortunately, it's open. They've got, like brand new bear cables here as well. We put our stuff in the bear box. Today starts with a pretty good climb. There's a shelter that's an easy make for me, and there's another one that by current standards is an impossible make. But like I say, this is will be my earliest start, or just about my earliest start, and some of it doesn't look like it's going to be a hard hike. It'll really depend on the condition of the trail. You really take the miles that the trail gives you. Right there, you can see the top of the bear box. The thing is massive and heavy, and I wondered how the heck they got it in here. Just what a massive effort it must have been. Because by the AT, we're miles away from anything. Now, there may be a shorter trail that frequently is to get to this location other than the AT, but still, just this unbelievable effort to get that massive thing in here. And I think I may have and it's brand new. It's been installed probably within the last week or two. But I think I may have gotten some of my answer. Clearly, you can see the scat on the ground. Just based on what's in it and whatnot. Some kind of pack animal is my guess. They used a mule or a donkey or something to get that thing in here. I was really wondering. But clearly there's scat from something other than a indigenous wild animal right here on the trail just up above it. So probably nobody was wondering about me, but it was a curiosity item to me. So when I hiked up by and I saw that, I'm thinking, an answer. So as you can see, I'm at the Rube Rock Trail intersect. I'm about 2.2 miles up, 2 hours into my day, and I've climbed a little over 1,000 feet. Rube Rock is probably that high area up in that direction. The Appalachian Trail heading north goes that way. I got a little descent and then a long ascent to Max Patch. Wind has come up. It's gotten cooler actually since I've been hiking, I think. Rain is supposed to come in this afternoon, so I want to make as best time I can. Trail has been excellent. Conditions have been very good. A little bit of blowdown, but nothing too bad. Right here at the intersect, there is a real nice cell site if you're looking for a spot to stop. Time to move on, heading north. Hope you're having a great day. So, about 12:30, 5 hours into my day, I've gone 5.6 miles, which for me is probably a little better than average considering, solid hiking. I've gone up like 2,600 feet and down about 800 during climbing. There's a little closure sign here of what's closed when. Basically, it's closed at night. They're trying not to. It got known for it's 1 hour after sundown it closes. So you get a lot of groups, I guess, locals that go up and like to do sundown or sunrise. Car coming by on this. This is a state road called Max Patch Road. Go surprise. And there's a parking lot up closer, I'm pretty sure, where people go. I'm going this way. Got another, I don't know what it was, about 800 feet of up, I think, to get up to Max Patch. Oh yeah. By the way, there are a few stairs going up Max Patch. I don't know if you can see them all the way up. That's one way of trying to keep people on the trail. So there's a parking lot right down there. You can see the white bus, a couple of cars there. The fact is I haven't seen no one on the trail yet today. You can see there's shortcuts where people who've been hiking up here just head straight for the parking lot, but they're trying to restore that area. The sign I showed is one. There's one here. There's another one, do not enter, and they put fencing across here trying to stop what they call user-created trails. Here's kind of towards the south. That would be the Smokies over there, pretty sure. A little bit of light rain, but not bad. You can see the mountain range. I'm almost to the top, so if you want to do max patch, I'd say the hike's less than a mile from the parking lot. I've seen people fighting through the snow. I've seen people leaning into the wind with the rain going horizontal. And I've seen videos of dozens of people up here enjoying the sun and their picnic lunch. Popular day hiker spot to come on a nice day. But it's a Monday with light rain. See no one yet. Headed north. So, for the moment, the rain has stopped. It appears that you and I have max patch all to ourselves. Views not great, but you can see a bit. Haven't seen another soul on the trail. This is looking generally north, going that way. The trail actually goes this way. So less than half a mile from the summit, which you can't see anymore. I could see it just a minute ago. Less than half a mile from the summit, headed north, there appear to be an abundance of good stealth sites just as you get to the tree line. Roaring Fork Shelter, excuse me. It's a whole thing, American chestnut trees. You can see some little trees they've planted with a little protection. This one's got more dedication signs than any shelter I've seen. I don't see a broom, but they've got a pitchfork thing here and a shovel. So I guess we must get really dirty here if that's what they need to clean it with. Big long picnic table, mostly undercover. The seat on the other side is kind of out in the wet. Fireplace right out front. Didn't see the privy, but I know there is one. It's just off trail. You can see it as you're hiking along. It's kind of funny. This is one of the shelters you don't see mentioned by any of the signs up in the busier touristy areas. I wonder if that's probably to try to keep it from being... Hey, and this is cool. Sorry, I'll get back to that. Shaw's Hiker Hostel in Maine. First one of those I've seen. Down this way. I mean, I've been to Shaw's, but haven't seen one this far south. So, trails right up that way. Don't know where the privy is. Haven't really looked for it. So, still at Roaring Fork. Can't make the next shelter. It's too far. I've done 8.3. It's not quite 230 yet. I just don't want to stop. There's a bunch of water sources coming up over the next few miles, so I'm not going to water up. I'm going to move I've got a full 1 liter in the back. I'm going to move that to the bottles in the front so I have water to drink. I'll figure out, probably try to find a stealth site. So, I was pretty sure I could not make it to Walnut Mountain Shelter, but I am at Walnut Mountain Shelter. It's pretty rough. The surface has holes through it. It's going to be tough to get comfortable in there tonight. And the last comments on this shelter say, quote, "The rodents were raving in the rafters." A poet. I stayed last night at a shelter, so it's kind of in a saddle. Drops off to both sides. I stayed last night with a gentleman from Vermont, Cayenne. This was his target, but today, this afternoon, went easier than I expected, and I suspect, him as well, so he just probably cruised on by when he got here. It would have been too early, or he would have looked at the shelter and said, "Oh my God, I'd rather stay in a tent." So anyway, there's a privy down that way. I think I'm going to stay in the shelter. I'm going to have to rig up a little bit for hanging my stuff. There's bare cables over there, but as far as hanging the backpack in the shelter, I don't see any place. So I may have to set that up. I'm at Walnut Mountain Shelter, mile 261.8. So today was by quite a bit my longest day. I got 13.1 in. So tomorrow I'm going to see what happens. And there is a shelter a bit before Hot Springs. And if I get to that, then that'll be good. And I'll be into Hot Springs early Wednesday. And if I don't, if I get there early enough and I decide to push for Hot Springs, I'll get into Hot Springs Tuesday night. It's Monday, obviously. It was a good hiking day. The trail was really good. The trail has been really good the last couple days. Some blowdown, but not a lot. I did not see a single hiker on the trail today. It was rainy for about half the day, maybe a little bit more. But, you know, it stopped this afternoon, so I came in here pretty well dry. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And please like and subscribe and all that sort of things that you're supposed to do if you like or want to subscribe. Thank you very much.